Hello and welcome back to Betrayer. We have Spaniards to kill, don't we? That's the one. That's not what I wanted. Map. We are in fact going in the correct direction to kill the Spaniards. Have I got my headphones on right? No. Perfect. That won't confuse anything. Okay, I am crouching. That's a good thing. Crude charm ferocity. Okay. So, Spaniards / Conquistadors. Okay, so there's 4 in the camp. Oh, for goodness sake. Ow. Next shot and I'm dead. Okay. So there's one left. Right. Seems to be confused. No. That's not a sensible hitting distance, is it? Oh, bugger. You got me! You jerk. I was going to switch to my other pistol and finish you off. Yep, enemies returned to the area but maybe in different locations. Okay. Amazing. I don't think I have that on. Right, well. I guess it's time... Oh no, why would I do that? I scrapped... Did I scrap the thing that I was using as a weapon? I might have done. Okay, so if it's got an arrow, it's because I'm using it. Good. So I did have an extra. That's nice. So, how much money do I have? Not quite enough for what I want. Good. Pistol powder. Wow, that's... Oh no, that's a flask. Right, yeah. Okay, so... kind of want the common longbow. Shame that I can't have it. Oh well. Let's ring the bell, because we've got stuff to do here. I think. Do you recognise this reed flute? I remember thinking how sad it would be here without Edmund's music. An Indian gave him that flute after hearing him play. I found it near the remains of a man who had been killed near the encampment, and that's why he never came back. Leave. Indeed. Do you have anything to say? No. Okay. Oh. No. What? Are you directing me to him? No, I don't really want to be directed to him. But I don't think you're actually directing me to him. You're directing me to something in his direction, aren't you? Yes, there's something there that I need to find. Lacking in any and all forms of ammo, because I've used it all. Which is foolish, indeed. Now I know where we need to be. Yeah, we're going up the mountain, aren't we? Or, well, it's not really a mountain, is it? It's a hill of some sort. Mountain, hill, pass. That infernal storm spared our ship but scuttled Captain Harper's common sense, and that of all who supported him in continuing on after the Rebecca and Splendor turned back to England, we shall all of us pay for that folly in disproportionate measure, unless we abandon this hopeless venture and sail away from here with all provision we can gather. Goodness. Yeah, I think it's settling sort of up here. Which is a good thing. Because there's a barrel here. Which is nice. There's a note. This morning we could find no trace of Tabitha Markley. The sentry saw no one coming or going, nor was there any sign of struggle. Even her sister, asleep in the same bed, was not roused. It can only be some foul sorcery. Goodness me. That is indeed a mystery. A mystery. A mystery. Well, I mean, I guess I killed it. But not in an efficient way. Tusk tusk, says I. Tusk tusk. I must report to the captain. Is this your flute? It is. Then you must be Edmund Godham. Yes, you've given me back my name. Roger Ward said you showed him a Spanish encampment. I remember pointing through the brush to where the brush to where the Spaniards were gathering around the fire. We counted 24 men at least. I showed him the map I found lying in the grass. The wind must have carried it away from the camp. He looked very grave when he saw it. I suddenly thought to ask him what he was doing so far from the fort. What did he say? That he always loved hearing me playing the flute. Found a crude map of the area near Fort Henry with place names in English and notations in Spanish, suggesting it was drawn by an Englishman and modified by a Spaniard. Well, I'd say it's fairly clear what's happened there then, isn't it? Is that directing me to Dodds Hill, by the looks? Will it then direct me to Fort Henry? Yeah, I thought it would. So we're just going to go back and talk to the fella. Hello. Hello, hello. Talk. Found this map. I remember now, we met by chance near Dodds Hill. It was nearly dark. He said he found a Spanish encampment and showed me where it was. Then he showed me this map. He said we must report to Captain Eastgrove. You were concerned about the map? Because I drew it. I am a Catholic, so I had to swear I wasn't to come here. My duty is to the Pope in Rome, not to a heretic king, and to my mum at home who can live easy with those Spanish coins I gave her. Edward Godham didn't return from patrol because of that map. I knew I couldn't let him come back to Fort Henry, or I'd be hung for sure. Hanged. But it made me sad to think that I'd never hear him playing that flute again. Well, there we go. There is nothing else to hear in the darkness. You hear nothing else in the light. Okay. Are you still helping your Wraith friends? I've learned the fate of a Wraith. Roger Ward killed Edward Godham so that he would not be exposed as a Catholic spy. To be a spy is to be a constant liar. One cannot be a liar and a servant of God, to say nothing of being a murderer as well. I have a gift for you. This reed flute that belonged to Edmund Godham. So that you can... I've changed my mind. I shall practice dutifully, but only when you are out of earshot. Well, there we go. So we have technically completed the quests. The many quests. However, I have some issues that I want to take up with some Spaniards. Indeed I do. And this can only be done in the light of day. We have foes to face. So I'm going to clear out the Spanish camp properly, because there's loot there. There is. I know there's loot there. You can see it on the map. It's literally those 3 circles. They're there. You can see them. It's pretty obvious. But that's how it is. Okay, so we must do this slightly better. Right, Spaniard. Spaniard. So now let's see. He appears to have a musket. He appears to have a musket. So I'm going to start in a place here. Yes, good. Okay, come on now. Oh dear, that's not great. One down. Oh, for goodness sake. Two down. Three down. Pistol. Reload. Other pistol. Reload. Switch back to bow. Rusty musket. Ammunition recovered. 16 of 16. Whew. Good. Okay, we've killed them. We've taken them down. We've cleared out the Spaniard camp. And we can loot the chest for 18 coins. There's a piece of paper. 21st April, drifted 8 hours owing to fierce winds and heavy squalls. 22nd, the storm worsened and we drifted most of the day. High seas and constant lashing rain drowned nearly 24 poultry in the hold and damaged sundry other supplies. 23rd April, sighted the Rebecca before noon. She was badly damaged by the storm and will have to turn back for Plymouth. We will sail on alone. Then there is a small palm on the ground here. Spanish sea chart showing large section of unfamiliar coastline. Oh, I can't go any more of this ammo type. Now, we got ourselves a musket, didn't we? No, it was broken. Never mind. Thought we'd got ourselves a musket. That is a shame. I'd quite like a musket because it's something different. Okay. So we've got those two in Fort Henry, which we can't grab. Then we've got 4 circles over here that we'll go to and try to grab, because it's worth grabbing up. Loot. Loot, loot, loot. Loot, loot, loot. Loot, loot. Loot, loot, loot. But yeah, I'll just keep grabbing loot until the time on this episode runs out, and then I'll finish it up off camera so that we're ready to move on to the next area, basically. That's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. Seems like a good plan to me. And that's probably because I thought of it. Okay, so headed in the right direction? Yes. Okay, onwards we go. I'm just running through the world now, because that's, yeah, I've cleared out most of the serious threats, and I'm confident that I can deal with any random Spaniards. Random Spaniards everywhere. Note: when the patrol did not return by dusk, I led 6 men into the woods to search by torchlight. Soon enough we found Edmund Pierce clinging to a tree, eyes agape, muttering of shadows coming alive. Nearby was what remained of Jeremy Cooper, his head and arms torn off. And there is grave Nathaniel Fox killed by savages. Right, and there's 2 more that appear to be off the edge of the map. I think, yeah, I can see one. Examine. These containers appear to have stored luxury foodstuff brought from England. Only mouldering scraps remain. Medieval evidence. Material evidence. Material evidence. And dig. Dug with a knife with a broken blade. The handle is carved ivory, suggesting it belonged to someone of means. All clues found. Oh, there was a clue. Here, nothing else in the light. What was that a clue to? I don't know. Okay, so there's one more thing. I couldn't dig that up, could I? No. That was something that I couldn't dig up. Actually, I don't think I'll collect all of them off camera. I'll go to the next area, then return to collect them all off camera. That makes more sense. because the journey to the next area will involve passing through one of the areas. Hello? Leave. Now, I just want to check if anyone is missing a knife. It seems to think that that's evidence for something. I mean, it might just be not important evidence, but it might help piece together a bit more story. No? Nothing. I've just got this useless knife now. Nothing else in darkness. Okay. So we have completed this area for the most part. There's some things that I can't dig up yet until I get a proper shovel. And there's a bits of treasure that I haven't gone to or looted. But this is the way to the next area, I believe. And we'll be going through there, so I'll grab all of this on the way out, basically, which is why I'm not going to go and do it off camera. So that would just leave the two in the fort, which we can't dig up. This, which maybe we can dig up, maybe we can't. And this, which maybe we dig up, maybe we can't. But I think this is one of the things that we can't dig up as well, so it's... okay. But yeah. So I'll come back for them in due course. In the meantime, we don't have enough money for a proper bow. That's not good. Would we have money for a proper bow if I scrapped the terrible pistol? Sell price 15. No, I wouldn't. Soldiery, movement, melee damage. I don't think I want that, if I'm honest. Oh wait, I've got this as well. Well, that's literally given me enough. Okay, never mind. Time for an upgrade. Common longbow. Here we come. Okay, cool. Okay. Excellent. So, next time we shall go to the new area and see what we can find there. Perfect. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you then.